Hi, guys.
This is Lucy. I'm Ray.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about our top 10 series that we have officially combined a list together.
Yes.
And this is like what we think would be top 10.
The best 10 series
Alright.
of history.
We're going to start with what we think should be the worst, and then we'll move on from there and see.
Well,
so
maybe we should start with what comes to mind and just talk about them. Because
I
mean, they're all good to me.
They're all good, but
okay. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Twilight.
She doesn't like it. I love it.
Alright. You have to convince me here.
Okay, I will, but we don't have that much time. Okay, Twilight. I think the barking dog that's my dog.
Breaking Dawn is better.
It's the best. Don't
the
say
Twilight series.
The series is good. Let me tell you why it's good.
Right.
It is romantic. It is the unusual side of vampires.
With
You never seen a vampire that can step on the light and not die and be so damn hot. Then you have but she's a woman. I'm not into her. We'll talk about that later. Twilight, the book. It is awesome. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Jacob is hot. Edward is hot. Even like the
You got me
guy
with
is
Jacob
hot.
is hot because I like Native American guys.
She loves him.
They
They're
are
hot.
sexy.
Mhm.
Like really sexy. And
But the book in general is good. He talked about love, adversity, all of this good stuff that we love, and vampires. Who doesn't love vampires? And the ending, the last book was the best, especially the honeymoon scene. Then yeah, I don't want to spoil to whoever hasn't read the book. But
let's move on.
it is good. Amazing.
All right.
Or
Next, I haven't read. Let's go with another one of yours.
1-800 series.
1-800 series.
1-800 series is this book. It's by Meg Cabot, which in my opinion, a genius. Has a million series. She has American Girls, that one, and another that we're gonna talk later on. It's about this girl that basically gets like struck by lightning, literally, and then she can find any like kid that goes missing. So she goes in this adventure.
So she's like a psychic.
She's a psychic.
Oh wow, that's kind of
She's
cool.
a psychic, and she goes through. She's 16 when this happened, and her life goes through that until she's like in the military working for them. You have to find out what happened. It's really, really good.
All right, moving on. Next one would be either
Maybe this one.
The Mediator. Okay, the Mediator.
I read that when I was in 9th grade. Couldn't stop reading it. She falls in love with a ghost, and she's a mediator. A hot ghost. Yeah, Jessie was a hot ghost.
A hot spirit.
Same thing.
She falls in love with the spirit, and she's a mediator, which basically means she can communicate with the spirit world, which is awesome. You cannot go wrong with that. And it was amazing. Now let's go to one of yours.
All right, one of mine. I'd have to say that the Queen of the Damned series. That's the next one for me because that's like one of my lower favorites. Queen of the Damned series is basically about Vampire Lestat, of course. Then we all know, we have Interview with a Vampire, we have Meet Lestat, the Vampire Lestat. Then we have the actual Queen of the Damned book. Then you have
oh wait, are you talking about the movie one? Is that the Queen of the Damned?
It's also a movie. And it goes into Blackwood Farm. I've read Blackwood Farm. It's really good. I love the series, but it's actually not one of my favorites.
But what is good about it, though?
What is great about it is that they don't have the crap where vampires sparkle.
My face. What? He was beautiful in that.
Beautiful.
Scene. And the lion fell in love with the lamb, and that was like
okay. But then you also have where Lestat can go into the sun when he drinks the queen's blood, and it's just he has the soft side for this girl, and she ends up, not being with him. So it's sad, but it's good.
Serious.
It's good. All right.
Then let's go to the hot
It's one thing
hunters.
side 4.
No.
Hunters. What? Is there too much? I want to get to hot hunters. Okay. No.
We'll get to them later.
Okay, we'll get to them. They're hot.
What do you want?
Hunger Games. Okay, Hunger Games. We work. Actually,
it's over
we
here.
work in a library and Hunger Games. Our librarian, she's in love with the series.
Oh my gosh.
I read the first half of the book. I haven't finished it, but everybody is obsessed with this book. It is so good, and it's about.
I don't understand
It's
why.
like
I'm not reading it.
It's a dystopia. It's a dystopia. You have these people in a world where everything is bad, and they have to compete. They have like this national competition where kids have to kill each other, and that's basically
Which
the
is slightly
beginning.
disturbing.
In the beginning of the book, it actually gets a lot better. That's what people have said, and I'm gonna read it because I like it.
Alright.
That's my thing.
I'd have to say we have to go with either Vampire Academy or Thirst next.
Vampire Academy.
Vampire Academy.
Thirst is like
Alright.
awesome.
Vampire Academy is basically pretty good, actually. I liked it. I'm obsessed. I can't wait for the next Rachel Mead book to come out. We don't have it on us right now, but
I do not. I have not read it.
It's really good, actually. It's about these people that are born to be vampires, and
wait, doesn't that sound a lot like something I'm gonna talk later on?
Alright, so, but yeah, they're born to be vampires, and they're also born half vampires. And
What do you mean half-bit?
half vampires, like
like human and vampires.
but yeah, but
Like
they call
Renesmee.
them Demfires.
Demfires?
Demfires, and it's Russian, and it's very thick, European standard, especially for an American book.
Like Dracula kind of way?
Like Dracula, yeah, like.
So that would be a book you would like.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like it. So.
Okay.
All right.
So,
moving on.
Thirst. You have the book on the table.
Thirst. Okay.
This is the third book
Oh
of the
my
series.
god! I love it. I love it.
You have no idea. It's a girl vampire after so many male-dominated vampires.
Hallelujah! The
Girls
women have
the
prevailed.
power. Basically, it's about this girl that has been a vampire for 5,000 years. It's by Christopher Pike. Awesome.
You rock.
It's actually a 6-part, with this one a 7-part book, but it comes in 3 books. I believe it is 3 or 4, I don't remember, books in one, the first 2 books, and then the second book is just 1 book on itself. She is
Third
beautiful.
book, and apparently there's a 4th?
Yeah, there will be a 4th book by Christopher Pike, which I can't.
Oh my god, we have to have this. We have to have this. I am addicted. I am addicted.
Sita, if that's her name, that's a good
Dope,
book is.
my addiction. Alright? So now
Let's talk about Den of Shadows.
Alright, Den of Shadows.
Was that the one that I...
Amelia Atwater Rhodes. That's
I
the one
thought-
that you borrowed.
I thought it was beautiful. I loved it. It was amazing, but it always left
It's
me
not-
wanting a more mature... Because she was like 13 when she read this series, right?
She was 13 when she wrote
So
this
basically,
series.
I loved the books, but it left me with I want more. I want them to kiss,
The
to
thing
grab.
is-
I don't know. I want
The
something.
thing is, she created each book where they are in the same world, but it's not the same people.
Yes. They interluded. They're like interconnected to each other.
Yes.
But
it's like
about different
Shakespeare. It's like Shakespeare.
stuff. Shakespeare. She said it.
Yes, it is.
You
and
can
it's
never go wrong with
beautiful.
Shakespeare, by the
It's-
way.
it-
No.
Yes, I agree there. Alright,
Everybody agrees there. Okay.
House of Night.
House of Night.
That has to come next because the one after this, I am in love with. Alright, so this
is
go ahead.
first book.
You have to convince me as to why this should be at the top of our list.
First of all, it starts with a girl. She's normal. She's happy. Then it turns from hell. She is Mark. Like the name of the book says. I don't know. Oh, here it is. Mark. She gets marked with like a moon in her forehead. And you're like, what is going on? And she's a vampire. It's not a vampire. It's a vampire.
What is that?
Basically, it's a vampire, but it's a school of vampires. They're taught to just basically be vampires. But they don't drink.
That
like
kind of
normal.
reminds me
It breaks
of
all the normal rules.
Vampire Night, the manga. But yeah.
Yes, but not like that. Cause
Okay.
there's one human.
We're
who
about to
dies.
go over, so see you in the next show.
Yeah.
Bye.